Hello all my beautiful friends out there in YouTube land, and welcome to the storm of the century. So we are waiting in line to get into the Walmart parking lot, and we are not here for food. We are here for toys because the kids were given money from their nana, and so we are buying hurricane toys, things to entertain them during the hurricane. So here we are chilling, we're having a great time playing in Walmart because we are prepared and we're ready to go and drop it ahead. If we need to leave, we'll leave. If we're gonna stay, we're gonna stay. It doesn't matter. We are good to go either way. So anyways, this is a nice place to be. And so now we're here and we're not fighting over food and water. We are picking out toys to play with because we basically have a 3-day vacation coming up. It's a hurricane vacation. And that, my friends, is an excellent place to be in. Alright everybody, so this is what my backyard looks like when we get hurricanes rolling through. Yes, I get beautiful cranes hanging out. I'm scaring them off right now. But as you can see, there's water back there over the entire ground. Look how full this pond is. And we haven't even had any significant rain yet. This is just the storm surge pushing in from the Atlantic Ocean. There's the river. This is my backyard. We are already, wow, 2 to 3 inches deep in some spots. As well, Hurricane Irma has made landfall down on the southwestern tip of Florida, and it's working its way up the west coast. And that is 400-500 miles away from us, and we are already in the outer bands of this storm. I know it's going to get a little worse, but we're just praying for the best. Got little Jesslyn here with me. I will get you more updates as the day progresses. So this is what Hurricane Irma looks like in Jacksonville, Florida. This is one of the biggest storms to ever hit the United States. It is like 400 something miles wide. While it was out in the ocean, it was at a category 5 status for I forget how long, but longer than any storm has ever been. And she's packing a punch, but fortunately she's going up she turned and headed up the west side of the state. Fortunately for us, of course, but very unfortunate for those on the west side of the state. So fortunate for us though, and we are just riding out the outer bands. A little bit of breeze, a little bit of rain, but it's been steady, so things are starting to get mighty soggy. But you guys hang tight and we will give you plenty of updates as this day goes on. Well, this is the front yard. As you can see, there is standing water in the yard. And over here around the drive, and those are the old ruts that we filled in. Nothing too crazy. As you can see, the wind's not even blowing around here. I mean, just ever so slight a breeze, but nothing crazy. And these are the outer bands. We are already getting the most furthest outer bands of the storm. So very little wind, just a lot of rain, a lot of steady rain, and no big deal so far. It was one rough night. I think I had 2 hours of sleep. Finally, about 4:30 to 6:30, I was able to get some rest. But the sun's starting to come up, although it's still pretty dark because, well, there's a hurricane. But it's calmed down enough. Just wanted to show you guys what we got going on out here. So yeah, this is my yard. This is crazy, guys. We are gonna have a ton of cleanup to do. I am glad to see a lot of this stuff that I couldn't fit in the shipping container and just kind of piled it up and stacked it up beside the container. It's all good. It all stayed put. Had some stuff on that side of the shipping container. It's fine. It's still there. So kind of surprised as to that. The wind is still blowing pretty good. I maybe shouldn't be out here right now. We still have several more hours of tropical storm force winds. No leaks on the roof. I'm going to spin around here real slow so you can see the yard. The roof's not leaking. It held up just fine. Everything's fine, guys. God had his angels over us. Even though the Lord was watching out for us, still a little hard to sleep and relax. I finally got to sleep about 4:30 when things started dying down a little bit. Well, it is windy. Look at the river in my backyard. Now, when I bought this place, I knew we had waterfront property, but I didn't really plan on living this close to the river. So this is me waiting for my charcoal to get ready so I can put on my coffee. Well, we are dipping into our well here, flushing the toilets and refilling our water bottles. You see what I'm talking about, guys? I think I've told you before, but this is an artesian well. This sucker goes a couple 100 feet deep. It taps into the aquifer so deep that it's pressurized and it pushes up all by itself. That most people who live on a well, if they're out of power, they're out of water. So praise the Lord, we're doing all right. Me and Boo Boo. Hey Boo Boo. Oh, you really want that car? Okay. Gotta get the car. Gotta get the car. The one-handed car grab. Alright. Alright, we got our car. Okay, well everybody, it's about 6 o'clock in the afternoon. Skyland's got his car. So, took some footage earlier, about 1 o'clock, an hour before high tide. And you saw all of this was pretty much underwater. Well, now the tide's been going out for 4 hours, so it's about 2 hours from bottom low. And you can see how much ground we've picked back up. So already looking a lot better out here. So yeah, let's go survey the little damage. So here's a look at the backyard. It's just really wet. Lots of limbs. A little bit of trash, not too crazy. Here's the sweet potatoes. They look all right now. Guess we'll see what happens in the coming days because they were underwater for a little minute. You can see just the piles of debris washed up and left here by the floodwaters. Hey, at least it's good to know I'm safe out here. I have a life preserver. I can add that to my collection. Hey, there's a mason jar. I can save that and can stuff in it. I got a piece of firewood there. What else did the storm bring me? There's some more driftwood. So the way this works is that even though today is so nice, it is like cold out here. It's like 70 degrees with a nice strong wind. The problem is, I know, right? The problem is that we still have occasional gusts out of nowhere that'll, you know, kick up 40, 50 miles an hour and bring down more branches and pine cones, and you do not want to get hit on the head with a branch or a pine cone. So you don't work on the first day after the hurricane. Yeah, let this thing go, let it pass, let it get way far away from you, and then you get out the second day and you actually start your cleanup. I think I heard that there were power crews working. Some people have already got their power back on, so I'm actually surprised that the power crews are working, because lots of times they don't like to work when they get these gusty winds like this. We will check back in with you again tomorrow and see what kind of progress we make tomorrow, okay? But for right now, we're just weathering the storm, keeping our heads hunkered down, and enjoying this cool air that we have, since we have no electricity, no air conditioner. We're enjoying the cold air, because tomorrow it's gonna get hot. And storm like this, I could fully see us without power for 3, 4, possibly 5 days. We've gone 7 days before. That was in 04, and I really just think that our electric company has gotten their act together better than that now these days. Last year with Matthew, I would say similar damage. 3 days, we were out for 3 days, we got it back on. So that's what the hope is. And all right, we'll check back in with you guys tomorrow. Everybody take care, everybody be safe. God bless you all, and I'll see you again tomorrow. Bye. Are you just making fun of Daddy? Are you mocking me? Are you mocking me, Tiger? Blah, 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 blah. Okay, so lots of work, lots of cleanup.